My darling Helen. We met on the dance floor. Thank God. She was an angel. And we bonded immediately over 2 consecutive slow dances. Okay, before I go any further, you know when you're slow dancing at the end and you just kind of do the, okay, cool, and you break and that's it, and go your way? She didn't break. She held on to the second one. She was beautiful, and I didn't think I stood a chance. She was way out of my league. She was at the end of a very ugly divorce. Helen, her son Kevin, and their futures were also now uncertain. I'd soon get a change of scenery as I would receive orders for my second tour in Alaska. And after 5.5 years at Fort Bragg, I would drive from North Carolina to Tennessee to see the boys, in California to visit with Helen, and then up to the frozen north. Helen would follow me up there a month later. Both she and Kevin almost died on the Alcan Highway, along with a snow white cat, Link. Gravel roads with no guardrails at 3,000 feet. Gotta love Canada. Thankfully, they made it up to Fairbanks in one piece. That's why I don't go metric. See, that's why. Things like that. On the summer solstice of 2002, our daughter Abigail Ann was born. She was the first girl born in 52 years on my side of the family. Rare indeed, I knew deep down in my heart God was delivering to us a baby girl before she was ever born. I felt it. I named her, borrowing Abigail, meaning joy of her father, from the Bible. That she was, and still is, the joy of her father. I thought that after having 4 boys collectively, that I would have had this baby thing licked already. But apparently God enjoys a teachable moment, and a sense of irony through a sense of humor as well. I know this because Abby taught me very quickly how little I knew about baby girls. When I first looked into those unfathomably blue, deep eyes, my mother's and grandmother's eyes, I was fundamentally altered at my core. She brought a vulnerability to my soul that I'd never known and changed me forever for the better. I used to think this made me weak, somehow more vulnerable. But the truth is, she doesn't have to do anything but look at me with those baby blues to take my breath away. She was, is, and by God's design, true, pure love. And when I look into those perfect eyes today, my heart's still touched and my spirit calm at times. Sometimes. I'm pretty sure that it stemmed from this moment she was born literally into my hands. You see, I delivered all my children. I was not risking it to new Army lieutenants fresh out of Fort Sam Houston. My theory was if I put it in there, I'm taking it out. Perks of being your dad. I can't for the life of me figure out why more guys don't take the opportunity to enjoy that once-in-a-lifetime miraculous experience. It is a God-given bonding moment like no other. She was a year old and change when I left for Iraq, just two after I got home. It was a critical year in her development. Like many other service members, I saw some of her firsts over a telephone line, an email, or even a VHS tape if we were lucky. I was deeply concerned about all the moments I would miss, thinking perhaps they might not have as much shine in them if I wasn't there to witness them in person. Thank God I was wrong. The sound of that little voice punched me right in the soul. Bittersweet military moments. I remember receiving the tape from Helen. There was only one VHS player in all of the Al-Anbar province. Fortunately, the theater house next to ours was the proud owner. And I had the gift of gab. I wound up doing them a lot of favors so I could listen to that video over and over again. It got so that even on the other guys could go word for word with that tape. Good times. It was on this tape that I heard my daughter say, "I love you, Daddy," for the first time in my life. I had everything to fight for to come home safely. And fight we would. We would soon engage in the first battle of Ramadi as well as the first battle of Fallujah, both under then Brigadier General James Mad Dog Mattis. Reputation aside, I am grateful to have served under such a commander when it mattered most. I also thank God for sending me a division commander who loved to fight as much as I did. God forgive me for saying this. Semper Fi.